Hello dear students, welcome back again. I am here again today with a new topic. I know this is Sunday but revision is also most important for your PSC, right? So before I start the topic, will you tell me, have you completed your worksheet of day Saturday? I hope all of you have done and you have revised the video carefully, right? Now let's start our today's topic. What is our today's topic? Our today's topic is describe setting. Describe setting. Describe to telling about something and setting what the place in the story, right? So let's see how to describe a setting. Here is a chart for you. Let's see describe the setting. What it looks like. So always remember, whenever we are describing a setting, we remember three things about the setting we have to identify. Let's see. Number one, what it looks like. First we will see or read about the setting, what it looks like. Just like what it looks like, it can be green and gold, right? Dark and grey. Now next, what it sounds like. Is there any noise? Is it quiet? So that we will also identify about the setting, how does it sound like. Then what time of the day is it? Which time of the day is it? Is it evening, morning, night? Whatever time is there, that we can also describe about setting. Now let's see one example through this story. Let's read it first. Read it to me. Rahul landed on moon. It was dark and grey. The surface was different than Earth's. Rahul was amazed. Now here you have read this story. Can you first tell me, yesterday we have learned about the character traits also last time. So can you tell me who is the character here? Yes, Rahul is the character here. Okay, one thing more. Before describing setting, let's describe the character first. Can you tell me how does the character looks like? Read the sentence again and tell me how does the character look here? Yes, the Rahul looks amazed. Rahul looks amazed. So if we describe the character, first we will write the character. Who is the character? Character is Rahul. Rahul. How does he look? He looks amazed. Amazed means, do you know amazed means? Yes, surprised. Rahul looked amazed. Now evidence from the story. Do you know what is the meaning of evidence from the story? Yes, we have read in the class. Evidence means from which sentence we come to know about the character or setting. So I think we know, we knew it from this sentence. Rahul was amazed. So we will write here. Rahul was amazed. So this is the evidence from the story that tells us how does the character look like. Now we have described the character. Let's describe the setting also. But before describing, can you tell me what is the setting in the story? Yes, correct. The setting is moon. The main setting is moon. So what is the setting in this story? Yes, the setting is moon. So we will write here the setting is moon. Then can you tell me how does the setting look? Read it again and tell me how does the setting look? Yes, the moon looks dark and grey. Dark and grey. So we will write here dark and grey. Dark and grey. From now evidence from the story. Yes, the same sentence we will write here as an evidence. It was dark and grey. I hope you can now you can describe the setting also, character also, and fill the table given in your worksheets, right? So now let's come to the next topic, that is sequencing. Let's start our new topic, that is sequencing the story. What do we sequence in a story? We sequence the events of a story. Now let's see one example. I am telling the story of the thirsty crow. So the crow put the pebbles into the pot. Once there was a crow. Crow searched for the water. The crow was thirsty. He saw some pebbles. Then he quenched his thirst. Is this story in a correct sequence? No, na? So this is in a wrong sequence. When we sequence the story, we put all the events into the correct order. right? Now let's put it in correct order. Just once there was a crow. He was very thirsty. He started to search the water here and there. Then he saw one pot. He saw some pebbles near the pot. So first he tried to reach the water into the pot, but he was unable to reach the water. He put the pebbles into the pot. The water came up and he drank the water and quenched his thirst. So this is the correct sequence of this story. Now let's see one story from our book. You have read the story of Akshay and Aryan, right? I hope you have remembered. Now everyone open the story in your book. So you have seen in this story that there were two boys, Akshay and Aryan. They went for the picnic with their family on the beach. Then they go to surfing into the water. Akshay and Aryan both were not enjoying. Only Akshay was enjoying the surfing, but Aryan was scared because the water was too deep for him. Then they went for the skateboarding. They enjoyed the skateboarding. I have summarized this story in my word. Now let's see how to sequence the story. So whenever we are sequence the story, we use beginning, middle and end. So first we will see what happened at the beginning of this story. As we can see, we have read that Akshay and Aryan went to the beach with their family. So I have written here what happened at the beginning of the story. What is the beginning of the story? One more thing I have told you, whenever you are writing the beginning of the story, you have to remember two things. First, you have to introduce the character and setting. You have to introduce the character and setting. If you can add, you can add there how does they look. Okay. So in the beginning of the story, we will introduce the character and setting, and we can also describe them. Then at the middle, what we will write in the middle? We will write in the middle and tell in the middle of the story what happened to the character. What happened to the character? So let's see what happened to the character. At the middle, as we can see, they went for surfing into the water. And what happened? Aryan was scared. Aryan was scared. Aryan was scared. So these things. It was they went for the surfing and Aryan was scared. Why was he scared? Because the water was too deep for him. Because water was too deep for him. So like this we can write. So what you have to write in the middle? In the middle you have to write what happened with the character. Now let's come to the end. What we will write at the end of the story? We will write in the end how are the characters different from the beginning and middle. Whatever happened with the character, now in the end how are they different? So as we can see, they got scared. They got scared, but at the end they were happy because they went for the skateboarding, and I think they enjoyed skateboarding, so they were happy. So we will write this sentence here also. Aryan wants to try skateboarding. Aryan wants to try skateboarding. They went skateboarding. They have fun. They have fun. So here is it clear that how to write beginning, middle and end of the story, how to sequence the events of the story, because these all sentences are the events of the story. So how will you sequence? You will put in the order. First you will write the beginning. First you will tell the beginning of the story, then middle of the story, then end of the story. In the beginning you will introduce the character and setting. In the middle you will tell what happened to the character. In the end you will tell how are they different from the beginning and the middle. I hope you have understood it carefully that how to describe the setting and character, and also how to sequence the events of the story. Now you will get a worksheet related to them in your WhatsApp group, and you have to solve that worksheet carefully. So complete the worksheet carefully and try to send the image into WhatsApp group also. And stay at your home. Take care. Bye bye.